What is going on, my friends? Another update from my beginner account. This is currently day 10th, and today I have a special announcement to make, and it is the fact that I defeated Krypt for the very first time on the 10th day on my beginner account. I managed to beat the Krypt, of course, on normal difficulty. I'm also grinding a little bit on hard difficulty, but I'm unable to defeat it yet. The good news is that I think that from the next week on, I will be able to actually farm Krypt. It won't be super effective in the sense that I don't have the roster, strong enough roster, so that I can pick a team with a lot of multipliers, but still I have one character strong enough to carry, actually two characters strong enough to carry me in the Krypt, and this is Cassie Cage Fusion 3. At Fusion 3, she's carrying my team in the Krypt on normal difficulty without any issues whatsoever. On hard difficulty, I'll usually use MK level Scorpion, but still, Covertops Cassie will also do. And the second character that's carrying me is Silver Kenshi at Fusion 7. He is super strong, a lot of health, pretty decent damage. So in a way, I have Cassie, Kenshi, and the third character is whoever is actually giving bonus. So usually my team for normal Krypt is going to be Cassie, Kenshi, and again, whoever the character is that gives the best bonus for Krypt. In the current run that you are seeing, I picked Classic Scorpion. He's Fusion 0 level 23, so by far he isn't super strong. But at the end of the day, I needed to get a little bit of a bonus for this particular run. And the current aftermath of my runs in the Krypt for the past 2 or 3 days is that I got 1035 hearts, and I can already purchase Vial of Infinite Blood, and I can also definitely will be able to purchase the rare piece, which is Midnight Stalker Sight. The thing is though, I'm not really a fan of Midnight Stalker Sight. There is one specific reason for it. It gives unblockable chance for basic attacks, which is super cool. However, the 90% of successful special attack to apply silence, I'm not really a fan. There isn't a character that I can give this piece to and the character will become OP. For instance, Cassie, she already applies cripple, so she doesn't really require silence. In the general case, I avoid using special too. Probably though, this piece is going to might be useful in certain situations. For instance, if you're fighting in a tower and the modifier is injured, you cannot use special 1. So if this is the case, probably you would like to have this piece. So I'm not really convinced yet whether I'm going to buy this piece at all, or whether I will do my best to get the epic piece. Still, I'm not convinced that I'll be able to grind 6,000 hearts. Definitely though, 4,000 or let's say 3,500 is 100% doable by the end of this Krypt season, especially considering the fact that with each day that passes, my account is getting stronger and stronger. So for the 10 days in this particular account, there is another thing that I missed to mention, and it is the fact that I was crazy lucky on the pack opening. I can actually show you what I got from each classic pack that I open. More or less every single day I grind enough souls so that I can open one classic pack. And what I got after Scorpion was I got Classic Lucane. Yep, I got Classic Lucane. Then I got Classic Sub-Zero, unfortunately. Then I got Vengeful Shinnok. He can be a useful support at Fusion 0 because he gives critical hit chance boost. Thunder God Raiden didn't drop from the classic pack. I got him as a faction wars reward, so he didn't drop from the pack. Then I got Classic Rain, and then I got Classic Jade. So in a way, if I have to be honest, this pack, the classic pack, was brutally good to me. I got Classic Scorpion, Classic Lucane, and Classic Rain. Now, Classic Jade probably might be useful. After all, she's a challenge goat, so if they release her challenge very soon, I might be able to stack up a few fusions on her. But until then, I can only use the immunity to snare. If I ever need that, probably Classic Jade is going to be useful. Also, she has snare on special 1, which nowadays is extremely rare. You know that special 1 spammers such as Johnny cannot snare due to the bug with the weak point attacks. However, Classic Jade is a character that can do that, so you can use her for snaring and purposes such as being support, stuff like this. Anyways, if I have to summarize the video, guys, what I said in the beginning, that you need to focus on the classic pack, I wasn't lying. I got Classic Scorpion. He is extremely good character, especially for a beginner account. Thus, in a couple of days, once I got to 1600 rubies, currently I have 1200, so probably in 3 or 4 days I'm going to get 1600 rubies, and the moment I do that, I'm going to unlock Classic Ermac. I definitely need that guy, because certain boss battles, they really last forever. I don't do enough damage, and the boss fights are super annoying, and Classic Ermac is going to be of a lot of help. Of course, if I'm super lucky, I'm going to get him from the classic pack, but if I'm not, I'm going to get him from the Faction War store. So I got Classic Scorpion, I got Classic Liu Kang, one of the best diamonds in the game, and one of the best cards at Fusion Zero, because he's super useful support. Classic Sub-Zero, I couldn't care less, but it is what it is. At least he's a Sub-Zero, so I can use him somewhere if certain challenge requires a lot of Sub-Zeros. Also, Classic Rain, one of the very best diamonds in the game, in my opinion, the second best diamond overall in Mortal Kombat Mobile. I'm already start to utilize him together with Classic Scorpion, so I can do a lot of team bleeds. So I cannot complain, guys. I cannot complain. The account is going super good. If I just filter on the diamonds, you can see what diamonds I have for 10 days playing. I have 6 diamonds, and more or less, only Shao Kahn is not really that great. All the other diamonds, I'm seeing like 4 S tier diamonds and 1 A tier diamond. So at the end of the day, I cannot complain about what I got so far in the game. And I hope that it's going to get even better once, probably the next week, once the next week rolls in, I will be able to grind the Krypt even faster, as long as I got one more fusion on Cassie Cage. If I get her to Fusion 4, and even if I increase her level to 50, because currently I believe she's level 37 or something, the Krypt is going to become even easier. And of course, a couple of more fusions on my Silver Kenshi, I wouldn't really complain if I get him in the store, or if he drops in the Silver Pack, you name it. Alright guys, so this is all I wanted to share with you today. Long story short, Fusion 3 level 36 Covertops Cassie with Fusion 7 level 40 something. Kenshi is enough to carry through normal Krypt. And the third member can be anybody who gives you bonus. That's the best way I can describe it. And of course, I was super lucky on the classic pack, and my account is going pretty awesome so far. Whether I'll be able to beat Shiryu Tower before the 30th day, I don't know. I would definitely try my best. However, we have to keep in mind that this is by far the hardest normal tower that I ever released. Probably at the moment I might get stuck on a regeneration fight because I don't have classic reptile, so I have to use other reptiles to apply poison. This is going to be a problem, but I hope that I'll find a way to beat it. Currently, Shiryu Tower Battle 86 going forward. I'm not stopping, I'm not slowing down. So I hope I'll be able to finish it within 30 days. So far, so good. See you next time, guys, and have an amazing rest of your day. Cheers.
Perfect.